Hey everybody, welcome back to Dead by Daylight. This is going to be one of the rare instances of post-commentary. This was, well actually still is, the Adept David achievement video. So there's that. The title and the title card are not lies, technically. It's post-commentary because I plugged my microphone into the wrong USB port and the audio was, clown levels of bad. I guess we'll put it that way. I guess that's a life lesson, kids. Don't stick your USB in the wrong port, you'll get bugs, I guess is a takeaway. But we're running, obviously, we're gonna make it. Dead Hard and No Mither, getting that David achievement, that's all we're running. As well as a brown toolbox with brand new part and scraps to get some more charges out of it. There's nothing really interesting about the gameplay. It's me running around doing a couple gens and being a giant coward the entire match because I don't want to get hit. Don't hit me, I've got No Mither and nobody slugs in this game at my level. So instead we're going to talk about the new matchmaking changes that are coming up rather soon. I think. I have the page open. I'm not even watching the video. I'm just gonna go for it. Guys, the next video as well will be the Meg Adept video. I'll probably break down a little more of my thinking as a survivor in that one, because nothing really happens in this video. I think even in the video itself, I started talking about another game I was playing as David. So that's how much happens in this game for me. But Behavior released a status update matchmaking changes today. Out of the blue, I wasn't expecting it at least. They said they've been running smaller tests on select Xbox One regions for the past couple weeks. I don't know if I was in that group. I'm obviously Northeast, East Coast in New York. I don't know if that's my region that they were talking about. I have noticed that matchmaking has been a little wonky the past couple days as of recording this. This gameplay was recorded a week ago, so wibbly wobbly timey wimey. But they said the next phase of the matchmaking update will hit in the upcoming mid-chapter update. I don't know if that's version 4.1 that's being tested on the PTB now, or if that's going to be 4.2. I don't know how they work. I've only been a part of this community for like a month and a half, 2 months, so there's that. But basically they say the new matchmaking system will track player skill with each killer individually and match them against more appropriately skilled opponents based on their killer selection. They say, to put it simply, if you're great with the Oni but struggle with the Nurse, you will now play against stronger survivors when you play the Oni than you do the Nurse. In theory, that sounds like skill-based matchmaking, kind of, but they don't really explain much. They go on to say the most obvious thing is greater variation of ranks in single matches. Rank 1's playing with rank 20s? It's possible. No kidding, Behavior. Welcome to the game. Finally, you've joined the chat. They say as ranks are not true indicators of player skill and are no longer used for matchmaking. They have an entirely new revamped algorithm for matchmaking as a whole. Should improve wait times. That's great. I can't wait to actually play Killer during the day and Survivor at night. That'd be dope. And help a lot with learning things and creating more content. So I can't wait for that. They are replacing ranks, they say. Ranks are not a great way of figuring out how good a player is at the game because it primarily focuses on how often you play and not how skilled you are when you play. That is very true, but time does equal skill in most games. If I poured hundreds upon hundreds of hours into Black Ops 4, I was great at that game. I exceeded and excelled and other X words at that game because I put so much time into it. You could say the same for this game, I would assume, at least. So I don't know where they're getting like, rank doesn't really equal skill. Yeah, I guess I've played against red rank survivors and with red rank survivors that are completely boosted. But I don't know. like, they go on to say, based on our matchmaking studies, there's a great deal of low-ranked players, 15 to 20, who can easily play just as well as high-ranked players, 1 through 5, but they simply don't have enough games in a month to increase the rank before the reset on the 13th. I keep saying they should rank reset at every chapter. Like, you could do chapter 4 or 14, or what are we on? Whatever. I saw the patch of 4.1, but from 4 to 5, that's your rank. That's about a 3-month span if I'm doing calculations. From killer release to killer release, just have that be the ranked, and then you reset every new kill. Hey, that's just my thinking. That's how most ranks do it. That's how Apex Legends does it. That's how Paladins does it, how Smite does it, how I believe Call of Duty does it, how, I don't know, Battlefield or Rainbow Six, but I believe that's how they do it. They say inversely, there are rank 1 through 5 players who perform at levels more typical of the lower ranks. Potatoes, we call them. That's my words, not theirs. If it were theirs, spot on. This results in unpredictable games. All 5 players may have the exact same rank, but widely different skill levels in practice, making matches unbalanced. I think that's what kind of makes this things more interesting, because it's a crapshoot of who you're going to play with and against. So, I feel like they're, like, I don't know. How are ratings better? They say the new rating system is focused on measuring a player's skill and predicting how they will perform against a given opponent. This way, we can build matches that are more objectively fair for everyone in the game. I don't like the predicting how they will perform against a given opponent, because that's a little weirdly worded. This entire thing is weirdly worded. I want more information. They do specify at the end that they will be doing that, but we'll get to that. We analyzed over 3 million games at last count during our tests. Also, that's a lot of games. I'll just say that's a lot of games. And the matchmaking is proving to be extremely accurate at predicting the outcome of matches. I have noticed in the past, like, few days, I have gotten a lot more fairer matches as Survivor. I haven't played Killer much because Killer's a crapshoot, and I can only play it at night when I record, and I'm trying not to stack up Killer videos, you know? I have the next week and a half worth of Killer videos already recorded. I want to take a break from playing Killer a bit. Might not be the best thing, but that's what I want to do. But I have noticed as a Survivor, I've gone less against rank 20 and rank 1s, and more 10, 13, 14 in that range as a rank 13 Survivor. And they've been very good games. So, again, I don't know if I'm in the region that they tested it in, so I don't know if the matchmaking was fixed, or if it's because of this new stuff. I have no idea. By using this new system, we will be able to place players into more balanced matches more often. When a match is unbalanced, the system will know exactly how unbalanced it is and adjust the player ratings accordingly. I don't know what that means. I don't know what most of this means because they don't really go into great detail about it. It's just a kind of excerpts mostly. Finally, they say, why are there still ranks? Matchmaking has been and continues to be one of the hottest topics we hear about. No kidding? Your matchmaking is pretty bad, even compared to, like, Modern Warfare 2019 standards. It needs a fix. It needs a fix. Drastically. They say they're listening. I hope so. I guess they said something about implementing this, like, half a year ago. Wasn't in the community then. So, I don't know. To get this implemented as quickly as possible, we have decided to roll it out independent of a rework of the rank system. That doesn't mean we don't have plans for ranks, however, there's an exclamation mark. It looked like a T for some reason. I was like, however? We're exploring different ideas, like turning them into a monthly activity tracker and a reward system. When we are ready, we'll communicate more about that. That's what ranked needs. Why do I want to go for red rank if there's no real reward? Like, even if it's a couple handfuls of iridescent shards. Like, you hit red rank, you get 1,000 iridescent shards. I don't know, just something. And then they say that, still have questions? That's great. We're planning on doing more posts examining the system in detail, as well as Q&As with developers who have been working on it. That's what I want. I want them to talk more about the system, about how, what they're doing to change it, because as of right now, it just sounds like a pipe dream. It doesn't seem concrete. It doesn't seem real, I guess is what I'll say. I want more information. I want them to say more. I want them to put out a fireside chat. Is that what they're called? I want the developers to answer, like, to be completely transparent about it. Like, what dictates ratings? Is it based on perk? Is it based on perk ranking? Like, tiers of the perks? Rank 1 as opposed to rank 3? Is it based on the killer themselves? Because that's a little, scary. Is it based on add-ons for said killer? Is it based on your killer level? Your killer's prestige level? Your killer's prestige end level? Like, rank, prestige 3, level 50 killer going up against survivors and the like. How do you measure survivor rankings? Like, this is the stuff that I hope they talk about, and I hope they bring forth. Bring forth the information. That's all I want. I want info. This sounds great on paper. More balanced matchmaking is what I could really use. Especially going into learning the harder killers eventually, like Nurse and Spirit and Michael eventually. Like, I would love to be on an even playing field. Like, playing with people who are a little inexperienced, so I can fumble around with Michael and be like, huh, this is how you learn him. I guess we'll find out in, like, the next month. That's what it seems like. The next killer is coming in September. We're at the end of July right now, going into August in a week. Hopefully we get more. That'll do it for now. I think I've hit the time limit. We did win that game. Played like a little pansy. But you do what you gotta do when you're running Gnome either. Again, the next video will be another post-commentary because I recorded the David game and the Meg game in the same session. And everything screwed up, so... yeah. The next one, I'll try to dissect more about the gameplay, because I think that's a better gameplay, maybe? I don't remember. I recorded these like a week ago. So, yeah. I'll try to break down my thought process as a survivor. Yeah. That sounds like a plan. But I want to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed what you've seen... I want to know your thoughts about matchmaking changes coming to this game. Have you been playing it since beta? Have you just picked it up like me? What are your thoughts about it? I'm genuinely curious to know what other players think. Leave them down, leave them in the basement, I guess. Let's start a conversation. But I want to thank you all for watching yet again. If you enjoyed what you've seen, hook the like button. Maury, the subscribe button, bing bong that bell, and until next time, I will see you in the fog. Good luck!